There was plenty of pomp and pageantry as the Queen attended the House of Commons today for the main ceremonial event of the parliamentary calendar, the state opening of Parliament.
Yes, wearing the imperial state crown and robe of state, she was joined by the Duke of Edinburgh and, for the first time, Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall. She delivered the Queen's speech, written by her government to set out their policies and proposed bills.
Well, our political correspondent Phil Hornby was also there and he joins us now. Phil, lots in the speech, but something of particular interest for people living in Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire.
Yes, indeed, as you say, it was a day of great pomp and pageantry, but then the Queen uttered the words that many people in those two counties didn't want to hear.
Legislation will be introduced to enable the building of the high-speed 2 railway line, providing further opportunities for economic growth in many of Britain's cities.
So that is the royal green light for HS2, the new high-speed rail link from London to Birmingham that will go through some beautiful parts of Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire. There'll be 2 parliamentary bills, a short one and then a long one that could drag on for 12 months or 18 months. But it is going to happen now. It does have support here at Westminster, but opponents who live along the route say they'll continue their protest.
Well, it's clearly disappointing. Here we are, less than a week after the local government elections, in which we lost a swathe of seats along the line of the route of HS2. And it sounds as if the government hasn't really listened to the population around here. We hope they'll at least think about it again. The business case has fallen apart.
The campaign will continue until the shovels go in and the first train's running. We will not give up, because it is just not the need of the country. It is not what the people need. And it's time Mr Cameron actually started listening to people.
But the government insists it is in the national interest, and they say, remember all the fuss there was about the Channel Tunnel rail link.
There was the same problem 25 years ago with the building of High Speed 1 from the Channel ports up into London. But now there is not that criticism, and people in Kent recognise the benefits that it has brought to their county and to the country.
As we heard a moment ago, the Tories lost a swathe of seats to UKIP along the route last week, and there was a message to the Prime Minister today from the man who used to be the leader, the Tory leader of his county council in Oxfordshire, Keith Mitchell, who said to Mr Cameron tonight, "You've been portrayed as a public school toff. You have to work out how to be one of us, without affectation or silly gimmicks. You have to learn to speak the language of Joe Public."